The Northern House of Representatives, who sponsored the bill for the Sharia to become a national law that will be implemented across the entire region of Nigeria, not just a personal document or legal issues that is personalized to address inheritance and marriages and other sundry issues surrounding such. Now, taking an instance of the states that are practicing Sharia, the first state in Nigeria was Zamfara State. What is the state of the economy of Zamfara State? What is the living standard or condition of the Zamfara indigenes? What is the state of economy of the region? Now, if Sharia, of course, have been beneficiary to the people, and across the 12 states of Sharia, I think nobody would argue the implementation of Sharia law. But the persons who sponsor Sharia bill say that in the interest of development, in order to attract foreign investors, that Sharia need to become a national law. Now, why not implement the same investment and economic programs in the 12 states so that people will see an example of what would have happened to Nigeria if Sharia was a national law? But unfortunately, the 12 states of the where Sharia law is being practiced is considered to be one of the most backward and poorest states in Nigeria, leading by insecurity and other vices, overrunning where you have the highest concentration of IDPs. So, have Sharia law addressed human development issues?
Um, to me, all you have tabled, Mr. Paradeni Oko condemn. Look at it that Sharia law supposed to be a personal issue. Religion is personal devotion. And this Sharia law is coming from religion. But you know, in a Muslim world, a religious leader have become a leader, political leader. Sharia law have been existing in the north as a customary law, not national law, not a secular law. But this time around, the people that are practicing it are trying to impose it now to be a national law, which is too bad, which is dominance. And if you watch, as I said, Sharia law supposed to be a personal law, a personal guardian law
For the Islamic,
for the Islam Muslim people, not for non-Muslim. Even traditionalists, which we call pagans, cannot practice Sharia because it's not their belief, it's not their religion. Christians cannot practice Sharia law. It's not their law, it's not their religion, it's not their belief.
it's not a tenant of faith.
Yes. And the Judaism cannot practice Sharia because it's not their religion, part of their religion, it's not their identity, it's not their culture. You cannot force what belongs to you to other people. Now, if you come in the area again, you say, look at the development. The dispenser says development. Does it mean without a Sharia, Nigeria cannot develop? Does it without Sharia, Nigeria will continue in corruption? Does it without a Sharia, Nigeria cannot be one? What role Sharia have to play to give better life to Nigerians? Okay, look at it as you say in Zamfara. Yerima Sani, when he was governor of Zamfara, he declared uh, Sharia law in Zamfara and said Zamfara is an Islamic state. Obasanjo regime did not oppose him. Nobody argue with him. They leave them with their Sharia. Now tell me, is there peace in Zamfara today that are practicing Sharia? Is there peace in Zamfara? Is there, tell me the development in Zamfara? But the only thing in Zamfara is their gold deposit. God has given all of them to share and given to entire Nigeria to be part of the revenue boasting boosting for Nigeria. Now e end up in the hand of individuals. The indigenes, the masses of Zamfara are not gaining from it, and they are practicing Sharia, where they feel that Sharia can give them justice and equity, and it's not given in Zamfara.
And security is not guaranteed.
This where I'm coming.
Corruption is at the high.
Even not only now in the hand of individuals or traditional rulers or the elite of Zamfara, now it come to fall again in the hand of bandits, in the hand of criminals. They are digging it, exploiting it, getting arms, and killing the people of Zamfara. Now, thank God it's not Simon Ekpa. I wonder why Mr. Shehu we say it's not someone doesn't leak Simon Ekpa in that place. You could have leaked Simon Ekpa. That Simon Ekpa is the one that is sponsoring mayhem in Zamfara. Look at it. The state that accept Sharia, is there any development from that place? We will take a blueprint how to make Nigeria as a whole to develop under Sharia law. But those places, are they developing? Go there, they have much backward people in education, in finance, in a good health, in everything wrong. They have the most backward people in it. And they say they're practicing Sharia. You want to oppose it. You want to oppose it to other people who haven't seen the benefit of you that are practicing it, who haven't seen the benefit. Now, let me, eh? Not only in Zamfara, but all the whole north that are practicing Sharia. Hisman police are there. They are under Sharia control. What impact have they made to combat the crime in the north? What if Hisban police in the north?
Okay, Hisba is Islamic police.
It's Islamic police under Sharia. What have they done to arrest the bandits? To stop killing and raping? Is Sharia supporting raping? Is Sharia supporting raping and the killing? But is it not going on in those states that are practicing Sharia? I mean, when you want, don't say because I'm in power, nobody can talk to me. I'm above law. Then you come to public and present whatever you feel you like.
Because if it is working for them, I will even recommend it to Imo State governor to adopt it and the people of Imo State. If it have attracted development, peace, and unity and cohabiting in the regions practicing it.
No, for Imo State, it can be easy to introduce in Imo State. Very, 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 very easy. But when you introduce it, will people accept it? Will people obey? They can introduce it through Uzodinma, their agent, through Uzodinma, Fulani representative in Imo State, called governor of Imo State. They can use him to implement it. But will people accept? It will be like an IDP camp. IDP camp, do they consult anybody? Is it not Uzodinma they use to put it before the people of Imo say no, it cannot be? For Imo State, forget the Nigerian government or Fulani government of Nigeria or whosoever is an rock can impose anything to Imo State through Uzodinma. That's why they put him there, Supreme Court governor. Supreme Court governor, that's why they put him there. So they will use him as a tool to implement whatever they want in Imo State. And the local state, including Soludo, that says his people, Anambra people are illiterate. Look at him, a professor. They can use them.
Did he say so?
He said so. That what made him not to fulfill his promise when he was doing campaign the first time to be a governor of Anambra State. What made him not to turn Anambra to be Dubai in Africa or Japan in Africa because of the level of high illiteracy in Anambra. Look at Soludo. Look at Soludo, a whole professor. If Anambra is illiterate, which himself is illiterate, because you cannot be a elected man leading illiterate people, and they still remain illiterate for 80 years. Your education, your wisdom, your knowledge, do not transform them. If you yourself, you are illiterate also. You are illiterate also. Like what the Soludo is trying to prove to us, to the entire world. But let's go back to Sharia. What is the benefit of Sharia?
I think those international banks or Islamic banks should be introduced in the 12 states of practicing Sharia so that they can they need development, they need help. So if they can help them,
They need development. What of the allocation that the federal government are giving to the states? Where are they? Or federal government is not giving them allocation? What have they used the allocation to do? You see, all politicians are one, whether south, whether east, whether west, whether Christian, whether Muslim, whether traditionalist, all the whole politicians are one. They are greedy. Can they tell me in Zamfara that the federal government is not giving them allocation since Sani, Yerima Sani convert them to Islam? They are not Islam before. Then Yerima Sani come convert them to Islam and give them Sharia. Can they tell me that the secular government of Nigeria, because they are Sharia practicing states, secular government of Nigeria is not giving them their allocation? Where is that allocation? What improvement have we done to the people? Now, Islamic Bank. So without Sharia, Islamic Bank cannot come. So, okay, Islamic Bank. Those states that are in the north or in Nigeria that are Muslim states, let Islamic Bank help them, and let us see how they will help the whole Nigeria when we turn to Islam.
and reduce the rate of poverty and backwardness in the north.
And reduce it. Yes, poverty and backwardness, and reduce it.
Turn it to Saudi Arabia or Dubai.
Even if at all they cannot turn it to Saudi Arabia, let them turn it to South Africa. Let them turn it to Ghana. Let them turn it to Benin Republic. Go to Benin Republic, you live fine. How many is Benin Republic safer? And the rate of Benin Republic safer and the rate of Nigerian Naira. Eh? Let them turn it to that area. Even though let them turn it to Rwanda. Rwanda are living fine now. Rwanda are one of the economic growing nation in Africa now. Eh? Rwanda. Let them turn it to be Rwanda. Then we are giant of Africa. We are giant of Africa and they produce nothing. Even toothpaste. Toothpaste, we use bamboo to produce. Nigeria can toothpick. I'm sorry. Toothpick. Toothpick. We are using bamboo to produce. You can take razor blade and sharpen it and do it. Nigeria cannot be able to produce it. And we are giant of Africa. Now, this is how when Idi Amin was in Uganda, they promised Idi Amin heaven and earth to declare Uganda Islamic State. And the Idi Amin declare Uganda Islamic State. What do you see in Uganda? Chaos until 1978. Idi Amin was pursued out by Ugandans. Chaos, killing, dumping live human being in the river for crocodile to be eating them. Live, not dead. You will say, oh, all these people, they are nuisance. They are not contributing anything. You look at fellow human being because it's one thing or the other that made him to be disabled. You pack them and dump them into river. Live, crocodile will be eating them. That is declare Uganda to Islamic State. They declare it. Look at the time of Emperor Bukasa of Central African Republic. They confuse him. Declare Central African Republic Islamic nation. Bring Sharia. He did everything. All the whole money they promised them to give them as a grant. Do they give that money to these two countries until today? Now look at it. Museveni, a Christian man. Look at how Uganda is developing now. Uganda is one of the fastest growing, another growing country, nation in Africa. Uganda, under what? Under Museveni, a Christian. Then you are posing, and if you watch all these nations, they are practicing secular law, not this traditional law. You impose it to people. Eh? You impose it to other people that's not their tradition. Customary law. You impose it to other people who don't understand the custom of that law, who do not understand the rule and regulation of that law. Now, let me ask you, the person that sponsored this bill, are you coming to teach Igbo people how to speak Arabic language? Are you coming to teach them how to adopt northern culture that is not with them? They are not born with it. Or, okay, I may say Yoruba have at least 40 to 50% Muslims who are already little bit through what they believe, adopting northern culture or Hausa Fulani culture, then the rest that are Christians, will you force them to adopt their culture? When a Yoruba man die, you bury him immediately within 48 hours. That is not Fulani, I mean not Muslim, a Christian. You bury him within 12 hours and they tell him not to cry or not to hold. Tell the people that to come for the funeral, thank you, have a cup of water to drink. Or are you going to tell Igbo man when their people die outside, they should not put that person that died outside in mortuary and prepare themselves and carry the coffin home to go and bury and to do some miliki and all one bed in it? Is what I'm going to teach them? How can it be? I mean, giving Nigeria, giving Nigerian Sharia law to adopt as national law is what I call genocide idea, because it will bring chaos. It will bring chaos in Nigeria. It will make people, even people who don't want to leave Nigeria, to cry, we are leaving Nigeria. I don't know. You say you want Nigeria to be one, and someone is causing mayhem. Why should the Biafrans agitate to go? Why should the Don't you know that this Sharia will make even you in the north will agitate to go? Even the middle belt that are Christians will tell you no. The middle belt that are Christians will tell you no.